Hi guys, my Aquarius loves. How are you guys? So you guys, I was in meditation doing a different cord cutting meditation because I've been cutting energetic cords of attachment, and I got more downloads for you guys. A couple things I want to talk to you guys about. I've been doing personal readings, and a few of you guys are going through, and I apologize for not even bringing this up in previous readings. I may have, but not in the recent ones I've done. A lot of you guys are going through the dark night of the soul, okay? If you guys don't know what that is one of the stages of the awakening process, okay? The spiritual awakening, the rebirth. That's why we've been seeing the Death card a lot. We've been seeing a lot of swords. We've been seeing the Orphan card, the Five of Cups, the Moon. And we did get the Awakening card last time at the bottom of the deck for the Keepers of the Light. I believe that's stage 4 of the spiritual awakening. There's about 5 or 6 stages, okay? Basically, that is when your life as you have known it, your identity, your ego, dies completely. That's why I've been seeing the Void card, also Darkness card in some of the readings, okay? My personal readings as well as the collective reading. So if you guys are not in the dark night of the soul and you guys already reached, you've gone past it, okay? Then this message is for, this specific message isn't for you guys, okay? If you guys are experiencing a lot of sadness, a stuck energy, heavy energy, like you can't move, a lot of depression, possibly some suicidal thoughts, a lot of clearing out, right? A lot of purging, a lot of crying, like a void, like a darkness, an emptiness, a feeling like you're sitting there and stuck in the middle of the earth and the earth is moving and you just can't seem to move. That I want you guys to do your research, please, and look up on YouTube, Dark Night of the Soul. Type it up and watch as many videos as you can from different light workers explaining what it is and how to get past it. When I went through it, that's what I did. I researched. There's also some meditations for Dark Night of the Soul, okay? It's very important that you guys do a lot of surrendering guided meditations at this time, because everything that you once resonated with, and during this time we tend to lose a lot of things: people, jobs, homes, cars, for some people, right? Because everything that you identified yourself by before your awakening is going away. It's leaving. It's a complete and total ego death. And the reason why I'm seeing a lot of resistance in you guys' energy is because it's normal. It's natural. The ego will kick and scream and fight to hold on to your old life. Lots of fear, right? Because it is a scary thing to go through. But it is a gift. Because to get to the light, to get to your ultimate rebirth, right? You guys have to go through the dark. And in this dark period, you're going to be purging a lot of anger, a lot of resentment. You even might feel a lot of shame, guilt, regret towards yourself, because you're realizing all of the things that how you have gotten in your own way. You're realizing all of the things that you didn't see before, right? Even regarding people in your life. It's not easy to go through this, and if you guys need additional help, please reach out. I've been through it, and I persevered through it, and I could have been in it longer if I didn't do some specific energy work within myself to process and get through it, okay? I posted 3 or 4 new meditations in the description box below. The new one, I'm doing a couple new cord cutting ones, as well as I posted a self-love and radical forgiveness one. and an inner child healing one, okay? To make it easier for you guys to just go directly to the link and you guys don't have to search anything. Definitely do your research also regarding the stages of spiritual awakening so you guys can have a better understanding as to where you are. When you are in the dark night of the soul, it is important that you guys use a lot of affirmations. The most important ones is, I surrender to my soul's will. I release resistance to this process. All is well. Everything is in divine order. I surrender to the divine. I surrender my will to the will of the divine. I surrender to life. I am protected. The universe has my back. And please, and the other one is, I surrender. All is well. Everything is in divine order. It was from these specific videos that I'm recommending you to watch that I got these affirmations from. One specific person that stood out for me that I watched a lot of her videos is, her name is Christina with a C, Lopes, L-O-P-S. She has a channel that she talks about all the stages of the awakening. She talks about the dark night of the soul. But the second you click on one of her videos, there's going to be other light workers and healers videos that's going to pop up, walking you guys through the process of this awakening, okay? So when I talk about cord cutting, cord severing the cords of attachment, right? We're not only severing the cords of attachment. If you're feeling, for example, if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling heavy, fatigued, tired, regularly, right? If you're feeling not yourself, if you're feeling, if all of these fearful thoughts from the past keeps coming up, you keep getting triggered, that's because we still are holding on to some cycles, some patterns, and some attachments. And there's also people in our lives, family, friends, people that you have encountered and had connections with that were significant to you, right? There are cords, energetic cords of attachment that is connected to certain situations and people, as well as belief systems, patterns, and behaviors that's linked to the past, okay? So when we do cord severing, right, what you're doing is you are taking your energy back. You are detaching yourself from the outcome, from the person, from the situation, from the behavior, from the pattern, from karma, from a lot of things, right? That's holding us back from living in our true authentic self, our highest potential. This means that the more you cut the cords, the more the situations in your life or people are going to feel it. So they will try to return. But when you get yourself to that, because it happens in layers, so it's never one time or two times or three times or four times of cord cutting. It's every single day until you feel it in your energetic body, light, till you feel free, till you feel peace. It's a type of feeling that I wish I could put in words. I finally cut the cords, but I'm still doing it. I'm still maintaining, okay, to make sure, right? So this means that this person or situation that you had an attachment to or fixation to, if they try to reappear or come back into your life, it will not affect your energy at all in a negative way. It will not take you out of balance. You completely have complete control over your energy. You completely have complete control over your actions and reactions, okay? So you may even have an interaction with the person that you severed ties to, severed energy cords to, right? Anybody that you love, the love is not going anywhere. What you are severing is you're severing all the negativity, all the toxicity, all the lower vibrational energies that are holding you back and holding you down, right? You may have an interaction with this person, right? And it won't affect you at all. It won't take you out of balance. It won't put you in your head, right? It won't take you out of what you're focusing on regarding your self-love in your life. As a matter of fact, it empowers you. It empowers you. And it empowers you. And it's such a strong feeling of self-love, such a strong feeling of self-worth. It's such a strong that it's impossible for you to not call in and attract in somebody that people, friends, family, and even loved ones that is not ready and willing and able to respect you, to love you, to respect your healthy boundaries. Those energies will eventually fall away. You are more than welcome to block certain people out of your life on your phone, but it really means nothing blocking them on your phone if you're still holding on to the energy and the attachment to this person, right? And a lot of times they are holding on to your energy. So when I say take your power back, take your energy back, we can say it all day long that we are not attached and that we let go. But at the end of the day, energy doesn't lie. If they can still pop up on your mind, in your dreams, and when they appear in your life, and when they do show up in your thoughts, it completely takes you out of complete alignment. You completely lose your footing. You completely get out of the present moment. You completely lose ground, right? Completely go step into this energy of distraction and lose yourself completely. If that's happened or is happening, then it's very necessary for complete and total freedom, peace, and love for you to stay in alignment with what you're working on, with what you're focused on, and what you're trying to attract, is for you to do this work and stay focused. It happens in layers, like I said, every single day for as long as it takes until you energetically feel the energies, the attachments lift from you. It's a feeling you can't ignore. Believe me, that's what I'm feeling right now. And if you do it and you start to feel better, and then here comes a couple of days and here it comes back again, it's not severed. We got to go back in and do it again. I posted several different ones. In case you guys get tired of listening to the same one, you can hop onto another one, right? And listen to the other one, as long as we're doing the cord cutting. I have been flip-flopping back and forth between a couple different ones myself. So make sure I don't only cut energy cords of attachment to specific people, but I also cut cords of attachment to any kind of result, any kind of outcome, or a behavior, a pattern, a way of thinking, everything. And if you guys don't like these meditations, you can just go on the YouTube bar and search cord cutting meditations, and then scroll and find one that works for you. One that you like, one that you're guided to. The only way to attract in abundance, love, all of your manifestations is when you detach completely, and flow, and go with the flow, and flow with the universe. So a surrendering meditation is a good one too. I might attach a surrender meditation to a couple surrender meditations to the description box as well. This just reminded me of that. So with that, you guys, I'm going to pull from the Keepers of the Light, see where we are. Well, you guys, me, whoever. I'm an Aquarius, right? But I'm already past the dark night of the soul, so the messages are going to be different for all of you guys, and I'm going to pull a few because we're all on different timelines, okay? To see energetically and spiritually what Keepers of the Light is with you and what guidance and messages they have for you right now as you continue on with your rebirth and your awakening that you're experiencing right now. You guys are transmuting pain into power. And that takes a lot of work, a lot of discipline, a lot of devotion, commitment, a sacrifice. Like I always say, it takes time and patience and radical self-love. Okay? This means the sacrifice, meaning you're going to have to retreat, spend time with yourself, by yourself. If you're not able to do that, it's very, very important that you make time to do that, which is where that sacrifice comes in, right? an hour or two a day at least, as long as every day you're listening to 1 or 2 meditations to work on your healing. As long as you take that step forward, every baby step counts. And every day, it needs to be done every single day consistently. Especially now that you're going through this awakening and this rebirth. Support yourself, help yourself, fight for yourself. Go for walks, spend time in the sun. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water and you're taking care of your physical body. Right? This is not an easy time. This is not easy to go through. And that's why I've been so diligent in supporting and helping you guys out. Because I understand. So I've been there. I had to help myself. I had to heal myself. I did all of the research that I'm recommending for you guys to do, which is how I even have the information to give to you guys. I had to learn to teach. And that's what you guys are doing right now. You guys are doing the same thing so you guys can step into mission and put your work out there to help others. So so if you guys, thank you guys so much for the likes, the shares, the subscribing. I love you guys. You guys already know. And if you guys are new to my channel, welcome to the family. And again, you guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, then this reading isn't for you. Check out the other ones. Check me out next time. Check out your other placements. Okay, my loves. All right, let's see what the Keepers of the Light has to say regarding where you guys are right now. I'm going to pull from the Keepers of the Light. I'm going to pull some oracles. I may pull some tarot, but let's see. You know me. I always try to think I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and then Spirit has other things in mind. All right, guys. Okay, Aquarius, let's go. When I breathe, the way that you guys just heard me breathe, a slow inhale for 4 or 5 seconds, hold it for a couple of seconds, exhale for 5-6 seconds, belly breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. That's the kind of breathing that you guys, you can just do it through your nose or in through your nose and out through your mouth. And that's the kind of breathing that you guys are going to be learning to practicing to do during these meditations. Okay, you guys need to practice mindfulness and being in the present moment. So when you're meditating, there will be thoughts that will come up while you're meditating, random thoughts, right? That's your subconscious mind. That's your imprint. That's the programming. That's the woundings. That's all of these things that are coming up. That pay attention to that. So if all of these thoughts are coming in, these distractions are coming in, right? What you did yesterday, what are you gonna do tomorrow? What's for dinner? What so and so said the other day? Da, 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 da. All this noise that just goes to show you how active your brain is during the day, and how much it's controlling your life. Catch it. Be aware of these thoughts, right? Then it's okay that they come up. Then you shift back and you go back to focusing on your breath work and what they're saying. You can do that as many times as possible as you need to. The entire time, if that's the case, if you guys are new to meditating, the entire time until eventually you're doing it less and less and less. That's you practicing mindfulness and stillness, and that's you learning to be in the present moment, and that's you teaching your subconscious mind that you are in control and in charge of your thoughts, which is how you're creating your life, not vice versa. Okay? So even if those thoughts come in, or even if you fall asleep during the work, during the meditation, your subconscious mind is still picking it up. It just takes a while for it to adjust to the changes that you're making. Thoughts will come in. Thoughts still randomly comes in here and there when I'm meditating, but it's not, for me now. I got to that point where, because I've been meditating for 8 years, a long time. So for me now, right, these thoughts, they are downloads. Okay, so you will know the difference when you're getting a message from spirit in meditation, or when these thoughts are just irrelevant and random and everywhere, and trauma based from a programming, something from things like that. And if they pay attention to them, they're important, right? They're trying to tell you something. You could also, when you're meditating, doing the healing work, thoughts from your past are coming up because you are releasing it, okay? Also, keep in mind, when you are doing this internal work, there will be internal and external changes in your environment. You might randomly be in bed late at night, and a random thought from your childhood would just pop up out of nowhere, and you'll start feeling resentful, and you'll cry, and you'll be depressed, and all kinds of stuff, right? Allow yourself to cry and release it. It's coming up for you to purge and release it, because you're healing your heart chakra, and you're healing your inner child, and you're regenerating your cells, and you're upgrading your DNA. So the things that was buried inside of you, programs, cords of attachment, things like that you're severing, that you're breaking free from, they need to go somewhere. So they're going to come up and out of you. Let it come out, right? Cry if you need to, until you just randomly stop crying on your own. Okay, my loves. So that's very important that I tell you guys this. All right, Spirit. My Aquarius. Spirit, show me. Aquarius. 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 Gosh, it's hot in here. Don't worry, I'll probably be putting my robe back on soon. You guys know how I roll. Aquarius, Spirit. Lady Portia, divine order. Divine order. See, third eye. All this purple, all this violet is crown chakra. Okay? Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Absolutely. Everything, all of this that's going on is all about the lesson. The tower's coming in because you guys are going through a spiritual awakening. Spirit, my Aquarius. Aquarius, show me. Aquarius, message for Aquarius. Aquarius, wow. Woo! Powerful light keeper, keepers of the light here. Infinite abundance. Ancestors, I saw this when I was shuffling and splitting the deck. Archangel Michael. Mwah! I love it when you come out. You guys, I'm so extra right now. And infinite abundance, Lord Ganesha. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. My gosh, look at this. You guys hear Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Voice of truth. Joan of Arc, stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. We got that card in the Aquarius reading, didn't we? From the Keepers of the Light deck. We keep getting this non-stop, right? You guys might need to work on solar plexus and throat chakra. Where is that card? Share your voice. Thank God, it's right on top. Share your voice, right? We get this card regularly. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. This goes hand in hand with that message, right? You guys have something to talk about, something to share, either with somebody or with the world. You're being prepared. You're being initiated to step into mission, right? And with that comes clearing your throat chakra, healing from self-esteem, from lack of self-worth, from fear of rejection and persecution, right? You guys, we've been also getting that in the Monology deck a lot for my Aqua loves, that it is time to show the world the real you. The mask is coming off to reveal your true authentic self, right? To use your voice to do that, to feel comfortable in your own skin. And you guys are shedding skin. You guys are shedding. You guys are coming out of the shell, and you guys are getting to know who you are, showing yourself who you are. You guys are awakening to who you really are. And with that comes showing the world who you really are, right? Some of you guys are already doing that by speaking your truth, right? By being your truth, by living in your truth. No mask. Well, it doesn't matter if you're weird and unique and quirky and alien-like and people don't get it when you with what you have to say. Who cares? Nobody cares anymore. That we're not living in a place in our life where we're not authentic, and that's not and that is that faulty tower, that faulty foundation. That's the programming. That's the matrix. When you truly love yourself and you know who you are and you're strong in your conviction and you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't care what people think and what they say about you. That's their opinion. That's their problem, right? That has nothing to do with who you are, and that's what you're waking up to, and that's what's clearing out when you go through this dark night of the soul, right? The false identity. You guys are stepping into who you really are, your true authentic self here. We keep getting that card non-stop, because that's what you guys are waking up to. You guys are stepping into your own element, Aquarius, without the wounds, without the traumas, without the past, right? This cord cutting meditation helps you to release. She says, exhale the old, inhale the new, meaning the old you. The you before the awakening, the you when you didn't know who you really were, because in your childhood, somebody created that identity for you by telling you what you should like, what you should do, not do, by judging you, by showing you conditional love if you don't do this, that, and the other. It really created quite the false identity as an adult, right? And you guys are breaking free from that, and that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Nobody can tell you about you because you're certain and you're sure about who you are. You're waking up to your own identity here. You got your ancestors helping you. White eagle. You're being asked to connect with them. Ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. This is exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. You're healing. You're breaking ancestral. That's one of the meditations that I have in the description box. Talks about breaking the ancestral patterns, right? And cycles and chains, even from past life, right? Becoming true to who you are on a deep soul level, on a cellular level. Absolutely. Then you got Sanatkumara, light activation. Shine your light. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yeah, we got that trust your niggle card last time, right? You're listening and you are hearing and you are seeing and you are understanding the language of the universe between heaven and earth. You are a vessel of light. You came here to be a presence of power. Universal energy and light. Look at that. You are light. You are a light being. So you're probably starting to feel energy, tingly sensations throughout your body. That's light activation within you. I'm going to read this from the book. And then we got Archangel Michael. He's hot in this card, you guys. All right, just kidding. Archangel Michael, trusting in heaven, right? You are safe. You are so safe. And he showed up to remind you to call on him when you're in the dark night of the soul. You are so safe right now, he's saying. He's got you. He's protecting you. You are protected when you're going through this, okay? Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Oh my God, you guys. And then Lord Ganesh. I love Lord Ganesh because, especially when this card comes out, because he is about removal of obstacles out of your way, right? So, and he's here to tell you, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance is coming in. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. You guys are absolutely getting ready to step into a cycle in your life where you're going to experience nothing but abundance and peace and love and happiness and complete and total freedom. Complete and total freedom. Let's see here. Which one do we want to... let me read... If I read all of these, it's going to take too much time. So I'm only going to read a couple. And if they show up again in another reading, we'll read it, okay? I want to read Sanatkumara first. Sanatkumara. Page 96. Page 96. Sanatkumara, which means eternal youth. Which means eternal youth. Is an advanced cosmic light being who is dedicated to helping the earth rise up towards the light. He is, as far as I'm concerned, the leader of the keepers of the light. He has been acknowledged as a god in Hinduism and in the Mahabharata story. Sorry, I'm pronouncing that wrong. If anybody knows what I mean, thank you for knowing. Which has come down from heavens bearing God's divine plan. In more recent times, he has been acknowledged as coming from Venus and bringing through unconditional love. He has eyes that are made of the cosmos with, got goosebumps, with the ability to penetrate the soul and activate its brightest light yet. He can seem otherworldly because his looks are beyond human. He is a being of the light, shining with the purest intentions. He is the twin flame of Lady Venus. Together, they activate the heart and light of those who welcome their help so they can shine brighter than ever. One day I was pulling this from this deck for me, and both him and Lady Venus jumped together. I was like, oh my God, Spirit, I just can't with you when you show off like that. It was like, I love it when that happens. Such an incredible feeling. All right, this is the extended message. You are here to light up the world. Told you. You may feel that you are being pushed or that there is a lot going on at once. And that is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Take time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. That is all you need to do to inspire the world. That is all you need to do. You guys, that is all you need to do. Wow. Let's see here. Archangel Michael, 20. Maybe I will read them all. Why not? I just did a reading for you guys. This was just very specific for my loves that are in the process of cutting cords, going through their awakening, going through the dark night of the soul, right? And experiencing some massive, release and purge and the crumbling, right? Things crumbling down and being removed from your life. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, Saint Michael, is one of the 4 major archangels in the Abrahamic religions. Abrahamic, I don't know if I pronounced that right, religions. His twin flame is faith. He is loved all over the world because he is a patron saint of protection. He wields a bright sword of light to help us detach from dramas, challenges, or fears. His name means he is like God, he who is like God. And his fiery presence helps awaken our leadership skills and remind us that we have the capacity to connect with heaven. If challenges are present in your life, call on Michael to bring his sword of light to energetically disconnect you from what is no longer serving you. Extended message. Your angel team is with you now. You are not in this alone. You may be feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, but your angels are inviting you to take a step back so that they can come in and share their light of miracles. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solution from entering. You may feel that your prayers aren't heard, but that doubt blocks solutions from entering your life. Know that Archangel Michael and his legion of angels are here to help clear anything that's not serving you so that you can allow in the miracles of change that you deserve. Call on him, you guys. I call on Archangel Michael every day, every single day, especially when you're doing cord cutting meditation. He's your guy and his sword, okay? I've actually saw him in my meditation and I actually asked him, so can I borrow your sword? Chop, 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 chop. All the cords of attachments, okay? He was right there with me by my side, you guys. And a lot of times I had him do it for me, but it's always more powerful when you do it. When you do the cord cutting yourself. Let's see. Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh, 68. 68. I got a new deck, you guys. I'm going to show it to you. It's the numerology deck. I'm going to see if there's any more messages coming from that for you guys here in a bit. Lord Ganesh. Ganesh, also known as Ganapataye. I butchered that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Is Hindu for elephant-headed god. The son of Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati. Legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced his human one off when he mistook him for an intruder. Ganesh is acknowledged as the Lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out of crazy traffic. Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful dancing, and very approachable god. He will use his light to weave a perfect path for you. Extended message. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflict. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. To increase your connection to him, you may want to chant in Sanskrit, Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. That's what it says in the book, you guys. I can't make this up. But if I said that wrong, you guys, please. Okay? Beautiful. I'm gonna read them all because there are important messages here. That's why. White Eagle 108. They came out for a reason, so I'm not going to skip any because somebody needs this message. White Eagle, ancestor spirit. You guys might have an ancestor from a Native American. White Eagle is a Native American I guess we all do, right? I don't know where that came from, you guys. White Eagle is a Native American shaman who is dedicated to honoring our spiritual heritage. He is a world-renowned spiritual guide who has been particularly cherished by mediums all over the world. He first spoke through a medium called Grace Cook in the early 20th century. He is the guide who helps create clear channels in our bloodline and our spiritual lineage so we can access the heart of the Creator. He also helps us move into sacred ceremony where we can hold sacred space to honor a change, transition, celebration, or anything else that deserves time. He is wonderful for clearing space, and we can call on him to help in forging spiritual connections. Take some time to honor just how far you have come, recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shifts in your awareness, healing, and journey. Recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shifts in your awareness, healing, and journey really allows you to move into a state of grace and gratitude. You have recently had an opportunity to heal an old family wound or pattern. It's important to connect with your family and spirit so that you can set a new energy of love in place. White Eagle is bringing your ancestors through to you and allowing you to know that they are happy and well. He is sounding his sacred drums to clear your spirit. All right, you guys, your ancestors are with you, helping you out. Make sure that you call on them, send them love, send them light, as you are cutting the chains and breaking the ancestral patterns, right, and cycles here. Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Voice of truth. Joan of Arc, where are you? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Joan of Arc 54. All right, you guys. Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who is reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints, who gave her information on how she could help Charles VI save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she was sent into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fears of persecution. Yes, I mean, when you guys want to step into mission, right? And the last thing, I get that fear, right? I had to overcome my fear of starting my channel. The last thing you want to do is be attacked for trying, right? Have people come into your comments and say the most horrific, evil, dark, demonic things to somebody that's trying to give back, trying to help, trying with the ascension, you know, just being of love and light, right? And those are the things that you guys are clearing out and healing from, and understanding that that when there is light, you will attract dark, right? You will attract low vibration people. You know, it's YouTube, right? It's not my collective, but it's what's going on there's a lot of hate, a lot of things, a lot of fear, a lot of the matrix, right? There's a lot of low vibrational energy that hasn't gone through their awakening, that has a lot of healing to do. That when we understand that, right, all that we can do is send these folks, you know, our love, our light, and our prayer. We're here to help with the ascension and the healing and raising the vibration of the planet, right? And I understand having the fear of stepping into mission, having the fear of being judged, and our people coming into your energy, into your home, which is your channel, right? Or if you guys are writing a book, you know, having some negative reviews, you know, if you guys are musicians, you know, things like that, right? Don't let that hold you back or stop you. Don't forget that there's that polarity, right? With light, there is dark, right? There's always going to be the duality, the polarity. There's always going to be the negative and the positive, right? Always. It's just how it is. It's just part of life. It's just how the universe is, right? These are the things that the light is much stronger. The light and love is more powerful than the lower vibrational, right? As you can see in the YouTube videos that there hasn't been one YouTube video that I come across that I don't see some negativity either in the comments or thumbs down, but the love and the thumbs up trumps all of that, right? Because light and love always wins, okay? And don't worry about what anybody has to say to you. That's probably what this fear is of speaking your truth and coming out of your shell and sharing your voice and showing the world the real you. That's probably where all of this is coming from, right? So let's see what this extended message is here. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. Absolutely. This is such a strong, I'm glad I read them all. This is such a strong message. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. You guys, yes. That's such a big message, especially if you guys are getting ready to start your channel, right? Some of you guys are gonna start reading cards. You know, as you guys put yourself out there in the public light. That is absolutely, you don't want to be attacked for trying. I get it. But you guys, you have to understand, believe in yourself, right? Have the once you heal all of these things, you do these meditations, the self-love meditations, and the confidence and the self-esteem and the self-worth, it's not even going to affect you. Believe me. Basically, I don't even entertain that, right? I don't even look at it. If I see some weird stuff in my comments that's low vibrational, I don't even entertain it. I block the person and I delete the comment. It's not even worth it, right? We don't want low vibrational in our energy, so we just remove it. We just call in Lord Ganesha, right? And Archangel Michael to protect us, right? You're safe. Always call in Archangel Michael, and always remember the energy that you put out is what you get back. So if you do react to stuff like that, that's the energy you're putting out, and that's what you're gonna get back. Okay, don't forget that, right? We're not going to be operating from a place of ego. We're always going to operate from love, from light, and from humility, right? We're going to see love in all things, because that's what we're aligning to. As a matter of fact, that reminds me. Let me pull from this deck here. I'm going to pull from this deck. I also want to pull from this deck here. Really? I'm going to pull from this deck. Speaking of activating love, and I want to pull from the numerology deck as well. All right, Spirit. Message from my Aquarius regarding, what is this deck called? Is this the power of love? Yes, the power of love. Okay? Let's see. Power of love. Because that's what we're aligning to. We're aligning with the energy of love for my Aquarius. Love. Power of love, Spirit, for my Aquarius. Power of love. I feel like eating an apple right now. Loyalty and creativity. Absolutely. Let's see here. We're very loyal, right? Aqua loves. Power. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. So, yes, we're taking responsibility and we're taking ownership for what we create, what we bring into our energy, and what we tolerate, what we put up with, right? The red flags that we miss, right? Our mistakes, our actions, our reactions, our responses. We're taking ownership. We acknowledge our own. We're not doing the blame thing. We're not doing the blame game, right? Anymore. We're healing from that. Because we know that we have control and power over our own creations, over our own energy. What else for Aquarius, Spirit? What else for Aquarius? Anything else? Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Yes, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly. Yes, you're committed. You're committed to yourself. You're committed to your family, to your home, to the work, to the mission, right? To your healing, right? Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Yes, everything comes from love. We have to heal the heart. All of the chakras, the upper 3 and lower 3 meets at the center. When the heart's out of alignment, right? And gratitude, an attitude of gratitude attracts miracles. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. That's part of that ownership, right? When we take ownership, we can feel very grateful for everything that we learn, right? Because we're taking responsibility now for what we create and for the lessons that we experienced that got to where we are today. What else for Aquarius, Spirit? Peacefulness. Beautiful. And spontaneity. Oh, either you guys are going to be spontaneous. Whoa, I don't know how to say that word. And freedom. Wow. Take that, Spirit. All day, every day. Peacefulness and freedom. How beautiful is this? Look at this. Transmuting pain into power here. Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Yes, very much crown chakra healing here. Both of these. Crown chakra. Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions that perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. You guys, this is incredible. Because you took ownership and you made this commitment to yourself here, right? To do this work, to do this healing work, and, you know, the self-love work, the self-worth, and cutting the cords of attachment and whatnot, right? And now you're experiencing what it feels like to feel true peace and freedom within your body. If not, then these meditations that I put in the description box will help you with this, right? You're taking ownership of your own energy, ownership of your own life, right? To create your own life, You got to take charge and take back control of your life. And you committed yourself, to your self-love, and to your work. And now with that, you're gifted, right? With the feeling of peace. No one can shake your peace. You're free. You're free. You're freeing yourselves. You're freeing yourselves from the bondage, from the prison of the matrix, from wounds, from patterns, from limiting thoughts and limiting beliefs, right? Completely open. And now you feel safe and you feel comfortable if you need to be spontaneous, you know what I mean, in your life, okay? You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Yeah, you guys are taking chances and taking risks. This is about that leap of faith, right? This because you're in this energy of peacefulness and freedom here, right? Because you're in this, or you're arriving, you're getting out of this. For some of you guys, you're in the process of almost getting out. If you do this work and you surrender, you'll get out of the dark night of the soul sooner than later, right? This is what you're stepping into. Permanent, by the way, permanent. There is no roller coaster up and down anymore after you get out of the dark night of the soul and you step into the light, right? There is no more matrix prison business of woundings and patterns and fears and worries and stress and anxiety. Yes, life is going to throw you things at you, but nothing is going to shake you. Nothing is going to take you out of this. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Your faith also changed, right? Your belief system changed. You're strong. You know that you got keepers of the light, ascended masters here, the angels, right? Incredible ancestors. We have the angels, we have the keepers we have ascended masters, we have angels here, right? That has your back, supporting you, guiding you, by your side. When you know that the miracles that when you ask, and the miracles that manifest for you when you ask, it's impossible to not have faith, right? Trusting is having real faith. It's either you have faith or you don't. And if you don't, if you don't have faith, then you worry, right? Then you have fear, all of that. There is no fear. Fear and faith just don't go hand in hand. Spontaneity, you move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. This is so beautiful. Okay, let's see you guys' energy here. Spirit, show me, let me shuffle this better. Show me Aquarius' energy. Show me Aquarius' energy. Don't forget, October 1st is the full moon in Aries. So it's going to be a little, Aries is ruled by Mars, the Lord or the God of war, right? Things can get heated. Things can get fiery. That's what this fiery climax means. So definitely temper that, right? Work with the energy. There's a meditation. I'm going to post it in the description box for this full moon for you guys to do. So you guys can align with the moon, do full moon rituals, write down what you want to release, what you want to surrender, and burn it under the moon. A lot of you guys are already in this moon energy. I've been doing personal readings for my Aquariuses and connecting with you guys in one-on-one. I really love that, by the way, you guys. So thank you for scheduling with me. And the moon cycle card and that full moon in Aries card jumping out a lot for you guys. So you guys are already in this energy, all of us, right? So especially when we're going through this awakening, we're very sensitive to energies. So with that, my loves, we feel it. So the emotions are running high right now, right? We're feeling a shift in the energy. So when you know that, you can align, you can work with the energy, okay? You can work on your chakras, right? And come back into center, ground your energy and come back into alignment. And if you know that there are people in your life that are not cosmically conscious and they are behaving a certain way, remember that the full moon is the reason for that. So we just choose our battles, right? We protect our energies. You're very sensitive right now, so it's very important that you are careful, that you protect yourself from any harsh energies and environments, things that you watch, people that you're around, things like that, okay? Because you're absorbing it, at least until you master how to until the cords are cut and you master doing like an empathy light worker, healers, and empathic energy healing and clearing meditations to take your energy back and return the any energies with love, sending it back to sender with love, right? So you can do that on a regular basis and you have mastered that, it's important to just stand clear of anything that can affect you right now, because you're going through a major major transition and a major change. Okay, Aquarius spirit, please. Aquarius. Moderation, surrender. Yeah, this might be something you guys are doing too much of and you being asked. Wow, perseverance. Yep, I see that. So green, that's heart chakra. Red, that we have green and red here for root chakra, and purple for crown chakra. The numbers 14, 4, and 91. If you guys practice numerology, 91 breaks down to a 10, so that's a completion, right? 4 is about balance, and foundation and security, right? And then we have 14, which it breaks down to a 5 for moderation, which is going through this change. And leadership, absolutely. Wow, another red. Wow, green, red. So heart chakra, root chakra. So you guys, moderation, right? Everything in moderation, whether that's how we take care of our diet, right? If we're doing too much of something here, right? We need to pay attention to that, right? Spirit is saying, pay attention to that and try to temper and moderate, you know, whatever it is that we're doing too much of, okay? Maybe it's too much overthinking, too much eating, too much watching TV, or too much of something, right? And then we have perseverance. That's exactly the energy that you guys have been in. You guys are so strong. My gosh, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys, quite the troopers, quite the warriors, right? Quite the leaders. Paving the way, showing people that they can create their own path, right? All they have to do is make some sacrifices and choose self-love and self-worth. Some sacrifices that are necessary, making that commitment, right? Taking ownership. That's what leaders do. They take ownership. They commit to themselves. They commit to the work that they're doing, the mission. They commit to the collective, right? They commit to the environment, right? The commitment, sacral chakra healing, right? There's a lot of orange here. Taking ownership, right? And really always being in a place of love, peace, freedom, right? Showing everyone how it's done, right? Learning to teach. Teacher awakens for some of you guys, right? You're awakening to your leaders. Taking control of your life teaches others how to take control of their. Creating your own path, being an individuality, right? Being your own unique self, showing the world the real you, right? Here it is. And for you to achieve this with perseverance, right? It took a lot of surrendering. If not, it needs to. There's more surrendering that needs to be done if we're still clinging on to things and resisting, right? And our ego is kicking in because of the dark night of the soul. If we're still clinging on to energies, clinging on to the outcome, trying to control everything, trying to rebel against these changes, right? You're being asked to surrender now, my love. Allow. We've been talking about this for a long time. With the boat, the six of swords, right? Allow spirit to take us on this journey. You're on a spiritual quest, a spiritual journey of the soul, spiritual journey of the heart here. Wow, everything is just playing out beautifully here. All of the messages. You got to call in your team here to help you. Spirit. This deck is, I love this deck, Angels, Gods, and Goddesses by Tony Carmine Salerno. And that first deck, okay, Keepers of the Light. I love this deck as well if you guys want to purchase it. And then there's the numerology deck, which looks like this. Okay? All right. Spirit, what messages, gods, goddesses, and angels do you have for my Aquarius loves? After this, I'll pull angels' answers for you guys. Messages for Aquarius, gods, goddesses, and angels. Message for Aquarius, please. My Aquarius collective, my family. Gods, goddesses, and angels. Message for my Aquarius loves. Gods, goddesses, and angels. This deck is so big, you guys. Message for Aquarius. Please, Spirit. You guys are serious alchemists right now. That's all I keep thinking. It keeps coming to me. The message is transmuting pain into power. Transmuting pain into power. Transmuting pain into power. Non-stop. Right? Non-stop. You're being asked to be spontaneous now. Oh, I said that word. I'm struggling with that. Be spontaneous, okay? And take a leap of faith. Take the risk because you're safe to do so. You got a team of support here to help you, guiding you along your way, right? Got to release resistance to this process. Aquarius. Message for Aquarius, Spirit, please. Aquarius. Oh, that's all I needed to do. Goddess of justice. Goddess of justice. Look at that sword. Look at the stars. What else for Aquarius? I'm sorry, I got excited, you guys. This soul looks like a Queen of Swords energy here. But you know, Lady Justice, she does have a sword, right? Goddess of beauty. Wow. Wow, you guys. An angel of expression. Again. Huge message about that, you guys. And God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. And then, of course, I have to show you guys this one because this one is very much you guys. Goddess of knowledge. Goddess of knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Beautiful. Goddess of justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Take the win, right? Everything that's been removed from you that feels horrible, horrible. When we can really be like, why me? Why is this happening? So much injustice. I'm a good person. All that, right? That's that Five of Cups energy that we're healing from, that we're purging from, right? All of those things comes to the surface when we're going through the dark night of the soul and when we're healing from this stuff, right? Here's a reminder that what seems an injustice is it's a gift. It's a gift. Your Spirit, the universe came in, cleared all that nonsense out of your life. It's trying to clear all this nonsense out of your life for you to get your for your new life, right? For your rebirth, for your awakening. Then we got Goddess of Beauty. See all the butterflies going through a transformation. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. And then we have here, Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Again, Joan of Arc. Call in Joan of Arc to help you with this. You guys have some, what I'm hearing is you guys have some really, like a lot of suppressed emotions. That's not healthy, okay? When you hold that in, it really makes you feel physically sick in your physical body. That's why we're seeing a lot of Ten of Wands and a lot of Swords energy. That, you guys, that can make you sick, okay? You can't hold in your emotions. You guys have to cry it out, write it out, speak it out, right? When you suppress your emotions, it makes you physically sick, okay? So let it out. Let it out. If you have to tell somebody off, just tell them off, right? Just get it off your chest. So, speak it in a recorder. Clear your throat chakra, right? I mean, I don't recommend you're telling anybody off because, that's not really operating high vibrational in the energy of love and light and speaking your truth clearly with kindness and with love. But do what you got to do, you guys. Just let it out, right? There's something that you guys get holding on. It's making you feel, it's probably making your neck hurt, your shoulder hurt, like the tension. It's like a tension building up from like emotional suppression and emotional overwhelm. From holding it all in, or refusing to look at or refusing to face what needs to be faced here. Two energies of needing to speak your truth, right? Maybe there was a situation that ended in your life that you felt like there was no closure. You didn't get to say what you needed to say. You know what helped me? I wrote a letter to the person. I never gave it to them, you know, but I wrote it in my notes what I wanted to say. Word for word, as long as it needed to be. I never sent, it wasn't to give to anyone. It was for me to just let it out. And let me tell you, it helped. It really did. It got it. The poison came out of me. Okay? It came out. And until you do that, you're not going to stop thinking about it. I should have said this, or I wanted to say this. You know, this person did this, and that to me. The audacity, how, you know, the pain, the anger, the resentment. Gotta let it out. Okay, express yourself, you guys. That's what I'm feeling strongly here for some of you guys. There's stuff you guys want to say, right? Even if you just talk to your angels about it, right? If you have a deceased loved ones, go visit them in the cemetery, if anything. I don't know why that might just be for a few of you. Talk to them about it. Just let it out. You guys got to get it out of you. It's so poisonous. And it's all this resentment that you're holding in. It's not doing anything to that other person. It's just hurting you. It's just hurting you. I better cut this reading short here. I'll read one and I'll keep pulling a bunch of cards and it's already over an hour. Angel of Expression. I'm gonna read the Goddess of Justice and then see, throat chakra. Lots of work there needs to be done. The God of the Underworld, Goddess of Justice. There's a lot of planets in Capricorn right now. Pluto, I think, Saturn, and what's the other one? Some of these planets are going to go direct in October. Also, we're going to go into Mercury retrograde mid-October. So it's imperative that you guys do this work now because, you know, Mercury retrograde, it brings everything back up. It's a good time also to do it then too, right? To allow, that's when a good time for things to come back up to the surface for us to release and heal. But also, you might hear from people from your past around that time. And it's going to be a triggering time, right? So be aware of that. Be aware of that, right? If you already know that, you already know that Mercury retrograde returners don't last, right? They don't, they fire pony their way right back out after Mercury retrograde is done, okay? Also, we're going to have a full moon in Taurus. We're going to have 2 full moons in October. So that's going to be a very busy month. October 1st, the full moon in Aries, and at the end of the month, I think maybe the 29th, is the full moon in Taurus. So there's a lot of energy in October, you guys. So it's very important that you guys stay centered, do this work, right? Come back into alignment, ground your energy, okay? And be very aware, consciously aware of what's going on in the energy. Goddess of Justice 48. 48, Goddess of Justice. You feel that a certain situation in your life is in some way unfair. Yet, be assured that justice, which is the natural state of balance inherent in the universe, does exist. Ooh, karma. Justice is usually the universal law of cause and effect, through which all in life is kept in balance. The recent event, which you perceive to be unfair, is actually a blessing in disguise, here to guide you towards your highest purpose. It is understandable that you cannot see the blessing at this time. However, the Goddess of Justice is asking you to surrender the strong emotions and resentments you've attached to this situation. What did I just say? Trust. By letting go of this issue, she will help clear your path and create the space for something wondrous to occur. You guys, please, the meditation underneath the description box for radical self-love and forgiveness. Not do it every single day. When I started doing that work, I was crying. I was telling my clients I broke a few headphones going through the healing, right? Because the tears kept going into the headphones and I didn't care. I knew I was going to break headphones. I just kept doing it. I went through like 5 headphones, Apple headphones during the healing that I was doing, work that I was doing, because so much crying, okay? This is the emotions you got to let out, you guys. You have to. The cord cutting is going to help you as well. The meditations I posted in the description box below is what I recommend for you guys, okay, to free yourselves from this. It's killing you. It's hurting you. It's making, please, please. Angel of expression. Angel of expression. 22. You are good enough with that goddess of beauty here. Absolutely. This is like one of my first decks that I got. I love this deck. Angel of, I should use it more often. Angel of expression. There is something that you are not expressing because you fear hurting someone you love or care for. The angel of expression has shown up in your reading today to encourage you to speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Know that the truth, when spoken honestly, clearly, and with love, will never truly hurt anyone. Lack of expression is soul destroying. Told you guys, for all concerned, and prevents life's natural flow. The angel of expression understands your fears regarding this issue and is here to help you through this difficult time. Allow her to help you find the courage to face this issue clearly. By expressing yourself honestly and clearly, this situation will heal in accordance with the highest good of all concerned. Yet, do not try to predetermine or control the outcome. Trust, for the power that made you both will heal you both. Wow, look at that. So much, right? It'll free you. It'll free you. It will be a part. It's a part. Facing this right here, you guys, is a huge part. Ooh, 11111 on the clock, right? When I said that, freeing this, when you do this, it's facing a fear, whatever fear it is that you have, right? It's a huge part, you guys, of the next part of your spiritual ascension, evolution, and growth, right? It's going to free you. It's freeing, okay? And it's going to give you such an incredible feeling, well, really, of peace. Woo! The deep breath, you're gonna the inhale and exhale after you get all of this off of your chest, right? You guys know this already, right? Look at this. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Joan of Arc. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution. Speak your truth. Angel of expression. Yeah. And then you got the goddess of beauty, which is a very clear message. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. So a lot of self-love, a lot of self-work here, right? A lot of, and that's what you're waking up to, transforming, metamorphosing, right? Of heart chakra here. Of really loving, getting to know who you are, knowing that you are beautiful on the inside. You are a star, shining star, right? It's not about what you look like on the outside. That's never lasting. But what does last is who you are on a soul level, right? On a deep soul level, okay? And you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are a goddess of beauty. It's about self-love, self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence here. A lot of that stuff, right? A lot of that work needs to be done. And then goddess of knowledge, start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. And god of the underworld, something which no longer serves you, is about to end. Maybe I should read that. God of the underworld, 44. God of the underworld. Hades, god of death and the underworld, has appeared in your reading today to mirror an impending death. Yet, this is not a physical death. Rather, it is a death of outmoded ways of thinking, belief systems, and emotional patterns that restrict or prevent you from moving towards a more positive and inspiring future. On a subconscious level, you have yearned to rid yourself of these traits, which, deep in your heart, you know keep you from being and experiencing all you can. It is difficult to let go of something so familiar to you. Yet, know that in this instance, it is essential that a part of you die in order for you to experience the endless possibilities. Surrender. Let go gracefully and trust. Surrender. Let go gracefully and trust. Hades is often brutal in his ways, so you may feel unsettled or out of balance in the coming days. However, remember that this is all a natural part of the healing process. This card is not a curse, rather it is a blessing. which has the power to transform your life. Remember, death and rebirth are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one occur without the other. Let go of the old and make way for something new. This is that dark night of the soul, you guys. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, right? It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a gift. I dropped the god of the underworld here, right? Wow, you guys. And Pluto is doing all kinds of stuff right now. Next time, you guys, I will remember to read these two cards here for you from the book, okay, in the next reading. It's just I'm running out of time here. And you guys, I've kept you long enough, okay? I won't forget to, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to keep this here. And when I do the reading again in a day or two, I don't know. It really depends what Spirit says, right? This was all, these readings are all guided spontaneously by Spirit. Yeah, these spontaneous readings that I've been doing lately, it's all guidance from Spirit. Because you guys, yeah, going through the dark night of the soul is what I'm feeling. Spirit. What does Aquarius need to know right now, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know right now? Don't stop. Don't stop believing or dreaming. Wait, how did it go? You guys have to tell me in the comment. That's the song that came. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Perseverance. You guys are almost there, you guys. Keep going. Yes. Keep pushing through. Don't stop, my loves. Big message. I said that in the other reading, didn't I? I think that was the title. In the title, don't stop, keep going. What else, Spirit, for my Aquarius? If you believe, within the next few weeks, we keep getting this nonstop. Same message. Within the next few weeks, right? If you believe, no need to worry, my love. Okay? No need to worry. I love you guys so much, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Please don't forget to reach out to me for help, okay? Support, messages, healing, energies, guidance, you know. If this is resonating, I can give you guys personalized love, okay? I love you guys. Everything's going to be in the description box below. And you guys can reach out to me. I have reviews on my Instagram, Infinite_love 1111. God bless you guys so much. Namaste. I'll see you later. Bye.